be beautiful, don't we? Well, today's show is about beauty and things we can do. Now, we all know that women are getting injections, and sometimes it looks good and sometimes it doesn't. It depends on the skill of the surgeon. It depends on what they are putting into their face, and it depends on how far they want to go. But what if you could look natural at using your own fat? We've got Dr. Andrew Salzberg here. He's a plastic surgeon with the New York Group for Plastic Surgery, and he's going to give us the skinny on a non-toxic, which is what interests me so much, natural way to redefine your features, and it's something that some pharmaceutical companies really don't want you to know about. Welcome to my show, Dr. Salzberg.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me what the procedure is, because like I just said, particularly in Hollywood, there's just too much injecting going on.
I agree. I think that when we look at beauty, we have to think of two different methods. One is a toxin, which is either a neuromodulator like Botox or some other product, and then a filler. So when we talk about filling the face, we're filling wrinkles, and we're trying to make youthful gestures and make the woman look better. And as we age, we lose that elasticity of our skin, and we're just trying to replace like with like.
Right.
Now, the easiest way to do that is with some type of filler that you take off a shelf and you can inject into the patient.
What's in those fillers?
Well, the downside of that is that most of them are either synthetic, they're made from a laboratory out of various different chemicals, and or they're made from animal products, animal skin, pig skin, suture material that we use doing surgery can also be injected, and your body reacts to those materials and fills in the wrinkles. The problem with that is that they're short-acting intentionally. The companies actually want them to go away after a certain amount of time. And the other thing is that they are easy to use, but also have a downside because they don't last very long, and people can have some reactions to them. You
have a new way.
Well, it's not just me, but it's what's becoming the most accepted rage throughout the world, basically. Each stem cell surrounds a fat cell. So if you just take out the fat, and the way I do that is with this device, AquaShape, and it's made by BodyJet and HumanMed, and it's a device that gently sprays a liquid, separating the fat cells with their stem cells together, collects them, and then we inject everything back together. There's no rejection phenomenon, there's no problem with that, except that you do have to have an operation or a procedure to remove the fat, and then we process the fat and put it back into your body. The other advantage of this AquaShape by BodyJet is that you remove the fat, and within minutes, you're putting it back into your body. So the time that it's outside your body is very short.
Does it ever hit the air, or is it always in some kind of...
It's always in some kind of a device or syringe. Yes.
We have some before and afters, which I'm really anxious to see.
Great.
Now, what did you do to her? She looks beautiful.
So this is a patient on the left that has a very attractive young woman, but she's lost some of the volume of her face. You can see that the nasolabial folds are prominent on the left.
Yeah.
And she had some fat injected into the nasolabial folds around the mouth.
Great.
And then into the cheeks, and very subtly, she looks more youthful.
So you put it in, do you like to have to massage it?
Each little fat cell or strip of fat cells need to go into their own space so they can get revascularized, or blood supply can get into the body's fat, and it stays there. And the good news is that it's forever.
Do you have to be put out for this?
So these procedures can be done under a variety of different anesthesias. It can be just under local anesthesia, like you went to the dentist's office and he numbs the area. Or it can be done with some sedation, or like a twilight anesthesia. And there's no actual need to have general anesthesia where you're out. A small amount of liquid is injected, a numbing medicine, and then we insert the cannula into the body, and then the spray of numbing medicine dislodges the cells. So it's basically somewhat painless. And then we harvest the tissue. And putting it back, we also anesthetize the area. So it's a very gentle, painless type of procedure that anybody can have.
And at the end of the day, does that patient have to hide herself or himself for a while because of bruising?
People vary, bruise in varying amounts, but it really depends on the person. Most people are back to work the next day if it's a small procedure. For a very large procedure, and we do total breast reconstruction with this, and we do buttock augmentation and facial augmentation.
Is there a website?
Yes. So this is AquaShape by BodyJet, and the website is aquashape.com.
Thank you very much, and we'll be back. Great.
Thank you.